Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. This is not the video I thought I was going to be putting out today for you guys. However, this is where we're at. We have some new Joann news. And I don't think it's the news that everybody is hoping it's going to be. So let's talk about it. Yesterday, Michaels announced that they acquired Joann's intellectual property as well as some of their private label brands. And I know a lot of people are really excited about that. And I want to caution all of you, okay? We have been talking about this for a long time. Everybody wants Big Twist Yarns to come back, and we don't want Joann to disappear. However, selling to Big Daddy Michaels is generally where craft companies go to die. We've seen it before. We saw it with Hancock, we saw it with AC Moore, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Their announcement says, I'm going to read this straight from the Michaels website, and I'll post it on the screen for you guys. All of Joann's stores had to be closed by May 31st, and they did. And so on their website, they posted this cryptic message, which led a lot of people to believe that maybe they had been hacked, maybe something else is happening, maybe they'll go online only. They really left us wondering what was going to happen. A lot of people have also been speculating online. I have seen what's going to happen to Joann's intellectual property. What does that mean? It means the website. It means the social media accounts. Every trademark, everything that belongs with Joann. They don't just disappear, and they have some value. And that is what Michaels purchased. So now if you go to the Joann website, instead of this message, it redirects you straight to the Michaels website. Guess what? If you type in AC Moore, it does the exact same thing. It directs you to Michaels website. But Michaels' announcement says, and I'm going to read this verbatim, Michaels welcomes Joann customers with continued access to beloved brands, significant expansion of fabric, sewing, and yarn offerings, and special offers. My question to you, Michaels, is why now? Why now? Michaels acquired Hancock Fabrics in 2016. Michaels acquired AC Moore in 2020. Hancock Fabrics was a giant fabric company. AC Moore had probably the biggest yarn line that there was. The Stitch Studio by Nicole was a lot bigger than what Michaels has done with Loops and Threads. So why now? I'll get into my thoughts and speculations as I continue with this video, but why now? If they were to pick up some of these labels for these companies, they've had 5 years since they bought AC Moore. They haven't brought any of their yarns back. They haven't even used the recipes for their yarns or anything like that. They just never existed ever again. Same thing with Hancock Fabrics. All those fabrics, all those designs, everything that they had, poof, gone. And so now Michaels is saying that we're going to be expanding these things. And I want to know, what are these stores going to be getting rid of where they're going to make room for all of this stuff? Because in my stores recently, they have been making the yarn section smaller and smaller and smaller to make room for fabric. They also don't have a cutting counter. So what are they going to do with the fabric? I'm very confused how that's going to work. And they're saying that they're going to bring back yarn, these yarns that we love from Joann. Okay. For how long? I don't trust you, and you have given me zero reason to trust you over the years with the things that you have done. Michaels is also owned by another private equity company, the way that Joann was. And Michaels has acted as though they are owned by private equity for years. They don't look into what we actually want. It feels as though they don't care. And a prime example of that is Michaels, out of nowhere, just poof, got rid of Sweet Snuggles Light. Where did it go, Michaels? There have been some things saying that, yes, there was a quality issue. That's why they took it off the shelves. In some stores, I have still found some of the quality issued skeins in some stores. And it disappeared. It went off the website. No announcement was made. As a member of the fiber arts community who used that yarn, I would have Michaels would have gained my respect had they come out and say, hi guys, I'm so sorry. We're having a quality issue with Sweet Snuggles Light right now. We had to pull it from the shelves, but don't worry. We're working with the manufacturer and it will be back, blah, 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 blah. Or, hey guys, we're having a quality issue. We don't know what's causing it. We don't know when it'll be fixed. We don't think it's coming back. So sorry. But they haven't done any of that. They sneaky took it off the website, started removing it from the shelves, and now people are left not being able to finish their projects. I will never understand why yarn companies discontinue yarns this way. Make an announcement for the people who are using your things, who are in the middle of projects. You know that your customers are buying yarn for specific projects, generally. That's why you go to a craft store, to make a project, to make something, to do something. Almost like every yarn company does this. When they discontinue things, they don't send out an email, they don't let their customers know, and then 6 months later, I'm looking for a skein of yarn because I ran out, and oh no, the color's been discontinued and I can't get it anymore. Why do they do this? Why do they do this? I will never understand. And also, if you're going to clearance it, send out something to your email list. You might clear out your clearance inventory sooner. Just a thought. That would make sense to me. I don't get it. And then Michaels has this really bad tendency to, which, I mean, Joann did too. I got it. I will say the limited edition yarn thing that people that they're doing, okay? It was a thing. What they want to keep making new stuff. You can't always stock everything. I get it. But what is stopping Michaels from making their new Posh line or their new whatever line, one of these limited edition things that'll be available in stores for maybe 6 months, that you're probably not going to see any of this stuff for 6 months. Might be in stores for maybe 6 months before they decide and realize there's not going to be enough profit and then just remove it and not tell anybody about it. Why would I think that? Because that's exactly what they do. Back to what they said. Irving, Texas, June 5th, 2025. PR Newswire is where I'm reading this. I will link this article below. The Michaels Companies Incorporated today announced it has successfully completed the acquisition of the intellectual property and private label brands of Joann, including the development of the beloved Big Twist brands as part of the Michaels portfolio. Now, with this announcement, I know we have already seen an announcement that Hirschner's was going to be picking up Big Twist. If you go to the Hirschner's website, it still says this. What I am seeing in this press release is they are bringing back a lot of the Big Twist brands, but it doesn't look like it's going to be Big Twist value. I think that is what Hirschner's is going to have. They had a connection with someone at the mill where the yarn is made to be able to keep producing and getting the next shipment of Big Twist value. Hirschner's has said they can't tell you what quantities are coming. They don't know what colors. They're not elaborating just yet. However, in this press release from Michaels, it says value pound plus, but it does not say Big Twist value. So I am speculating here that Hirschner's will have the Big Twist value, and Michaels is going to be relabeling all of these things, not as Big Twist, but as other things. And I've seen that in a different article. I got to try to find it. I don't even know where I was. I just went down through a deep dive because I saw somewhere they changed the names, that it was going to be like Posh Pearl and Cozy Cub and renaming the brands that we know from Big Twists. But I can't find that article anywhere. However, what it looks like in the press release, when I scrolled down to the yarn, reflecting the growing resurgence in knitting, crocheting, and other fiber arts, Michaels is actively expanding its yarn assortment by 25% this year. So, a quarter of an aisle? Like that's what that says to me. By 25%. An end cap? Is that what that means? That doesn't mean anything. If you look at every other Michaels has a smaller and smaller and smaller yarn section, and then you'll find one that has a big yarn section. By 25%? Okay. Michaels is actively expanding its yarn assortment by 25% this year to meet soaring customer demand. If it was soaring customer demand, it'd be more than 25%. I'm just saying. From the most skilled crocheter to those picking up knitting needles for the first time, every level of crafter can now find what they're looking for at Michaels. I have never, ever found what I am looking for at Michaels. Please change my mind, Michaels, because that statement right there, that's a lie. Whether I need the embroidery needles that only you carried and Joann didn't, whether it was a specific color of a yarn, never. And then, God forbid you touch the black bins underneath to try to find what you actually need, you get yelled at by an employee because they don't put the stuff out on the shelves. Just saying. Here's what's new. Releasing over 60 new loops and threads offering in stores and online starting this month. Loops and threads is not just yarn, so don't think they're bringing 60 new things of yarn. They have sewing, it's all loops and threads. It's not just yarn. I just double checked myself. Yes. So loops and threads, they also have fabric and cord all under the loops and threads umbrella. So don't think that this all means that it's going to be 60 new different types of yarn. And it also does not mean that every store is going to get these new items. Introducing new and expanding national brand collections from Red Heart, Bernat, and Lion Brand this summer. Let's talk about that for a minute, okay? At my Michaels, and again, I'm only going to speak from my experience and from what I've seen from other people, but Michaels specifically has reduced their Bernat yarns, their Red Heart yarns, and their Lion Brand yarns, so that way they could come out with more loops and threads versions of those same things. So why now are they all of a sudden going to expand these when they literally just decreased them to put out their own spin-off, which is a lot lower quality in my opinion. Michaels got rid of, I think it was 2 years ago now, they got rid of all of the Lion Brand landscapes. They came out with their own version, which is the facets. It's the facets yarn. I don't know if you've tried the facets, but it's not the same quality that Lion Brand Landscapes is. And I think that that is something that we might start to see. I know everyone's so excited. They're going to bring back the Big Twist Posh, the Big Twist this. They're slapping their name on it. There is nothing saying that these are going to be the exact same yarns. They don't have to be. They don't have to be. Expanding best-selling amigurumi kits with 12 plus new seasonal offerings launching this holiday season. Okay. Like for me, what upsets me about that is I'm like, you literally just like almost got rid of entirely Red Heart Super Saver from your stores. You have like maybe 10 color options in all of your stores. You're like, so what? They're going to bring in these other ones? I just don't like it. I don't like it because now all of a sudden they want to bring them back. You just got rid of them. Why are you bringing them back? And for how long? That's my question. How long? And then here it says, welcoming beloved Joann brands, including Big Twist Value Plus. Now note, they said Big Twist Value Plus. It doesn't say Big Twist Value. Those are two different things. Big Twist Twinkle, Big Twist Posh, and Big Twist Baby Bear, which are now being developed as part of Michael's portfolio of brands and will be available in stores and online later this year. So, here's another thing, okay? Michael's only had 2 twinkle yarns. They had a black with a rainbow thread through it. They had a white with a gold thread through it. And not even 6 months ago, they discontinued both of those. So now they're going to bring in Big Twist Twinkle. Okay. For how long? For how long? Or were they doing this because they knew this was going to happen? I don't think so. And again, are we going to get Big Twist Posh as an end cap in seasonal colors like we did with the Sweet Snuggles seasonal colors or the Fluffy Fleck? And they're not going to keep it? I know a lot of people are not going to like what I have to say in this video. And I am being very critical on Michaels. And I would love it. I would love to be wrong. Please prove me wrong. Please. I don't want to be right about this. I don't want to be jaded. I don't want to hate Michaels. But I have such a bad taste in my mouth because they've done this over and over and over again. Hancock Fabrics, AC Moore. They're just 2 examples. They've done it to a bunch of different companies. And so what I'm gathering and what I've seen, and again, I can't find the article that I found, so I don't want to like say this explicitly, but what it sounded to me was that they're going to rename those Joann brands under the Loops and Threads umbrella, because if they're going to be made in the Michaels portfolio, they're going to be now Loops and Threads and not Big Twist. I think. If I were to speculate, that would be my speculation. Special welcome for Joann customers. Joann was a beloved destination for creators for generations, and Michaels is honored to serve this community with a dedicated landing page featuring the latest updates and a curated assortment of products. Well, gee. If you go to AC Moore, they have the exact same thing. And did they bring any of AC Moore's things to their company? No. The Michaels Companies Incorporated. At the Michaels Company Incorporated, our purpose is to fuel the joy of creativity as the leading destination for creating and celebrating in North America. We operate over 1,300 stores in 49 states and Canada, and online at michaels.com and michaels.ca. The Michaels Companies Incorporated also owns Artistry, a manufacturer of custom and specialty framing merchandise. Founded in 1973 and headquartered in Irving, Texas, Michaels is the best place for all things creative. For more information, please visit www.michaels.com. So again, this article is from PR Newswire. I will link it below. It is direct from Michaels. Guys, I'm not happy about it. I mean, if this video says anything, I'm not happy about it. I don't trust it. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I think it's going to take at least 6 months for us to get any of these yarns in store or online, and I will believe it when I see it. I think everybody thinks this is such good news and they're so excited, but if Michaels has shown us anything, which all we can go off of is what Michaels has done in the past, because history repeats itself, is if they do anything, it's going to be the bare minimum for 3 months, and then it's going to poof, disappear, magic, gone. I want to be proven wrong, guys. I don't want to be right about this. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be jaded. I don't want to be angry. I feel like this video is going to come across with so much attitude and so much anger. This was, quite frankly, my worst case scenario of what I could have ever asked for to happen, because I know what Michaels does. And again, Michaels, you want to talk? Please come talk to me. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please promise me you're not going to do this for 3 months. Speak a good game and then do nothing, because I don't trust you, and I'm sorry. With all of that being said, I know a lot of people have been curious about where I'm going to be shopping for yarn, notions, and polyfill now that Michaels is gone. I will tell you. Yarn, there are going to be 4 places that I really plan on buying yarn from. The first one is Premier Yarns. They're a small business. I love working with them. I am an affiliate for the company. I love their yarns. I would like to transition a lot of my blanket yarn into Premier Yarns. So as this whole thing starts to unravel, that is a big plan of mine, is to switch over to Premier Yarns. I do love the company. They're great. Hirschner's is the next place that I'm going to be trying to buy yarn from. My issue with Hirschner's was founded in like the 1800s, 1899. In 1899, Frederick Hirschner started selling needlecrafts and notions from a small pushcart in Chicago. In the 125 years since then, his namesake company has grown to deliver creativity to your doorstep around the world. Hirschner's. They are now located in Wisconsin. They do a factory warehouse sale every year. I feel like their website is a little bit stuck in the 90s, a bit. I don't love their website. I wish it was updated to be newer. It kind of feels like your grandma's website, which is also how I feel about Mary Maxim. My grandmas get the Mary Maxim catalog and the Hirschner's catalog because they still do catalogs. And you can order from the catalog. So I wish that Hirschner's and Mary Maxim would kind of take a page of the Premier Yarn book and make their website a little bit more accessible and fun. This doesn't have to be your grandma's crochet. Your website shouldn't feel like it's loading on dial-up, okay? And that's how I feel. That's also how I feel about Ravelry, but that's a whole other story. And the last place I will be ordering yarn from is Yarnspirations. Yarnspirations is the owner of Red Heart, Bernat, Karen Simply Soft, Karen Cakes. All of those, you can get them from the Yarnspiration website. And they do have sales rather frequently. So that is my umbrella plan. Now for polyfill, I'm planning on going to Walmart and Amazon. I'm going to link those below because I know some people have really been asking me what to do with polyfill. I wait for it to go on sale for it to be about $50-$60 a box for the 20-pound box, and I buy it from there. That's what I do. Well, I'm going to have to continue to do again. Not ideal, but buying it from the Fairfield website, which is who makes polyfill, is not going to happen either, because from the Fairfield website, I think it's like $125 for the 20-pound box, which is what Michaels is trying to sell it for. Actually, I think at Michaels it was even more expensive. All right, so Michaels is selling it for the same price as on the Fairfield website. Fairfield makes polyfill, okay? It's $129.99 a box. Walmart is currently selling it for $58 a box for a 20-pound box. So, I'll link those. I did just place some orders for some more yarn. I know we just have done a bunch of yarn hauls. However, Mary Maxim had a huge sale. Premier Yarns had a huge sale. I actually didn't order from the Premier Yarn sale yet. I have to place the order. I have not placed my order yet. And Yarnspiration had some clearance yarn that I wanted. So, we'll be doing some more yarn hauls soon. I want to see. I want to go to the AC Moore website and see what it says for Michaels. Hang on. I hate it. Okay. Wow. Very similar to what they did with Joann. I'm shocked. You go to www.acmore.com. It redirects you to michaels.com/welcome-ac-more. And what does it say? Welcome, AC Moore Arts and Craft Maker. We're so glad you've joined our creative community. Sign up now to receive our emails and get exclusive coupons. And then have some pages about what you can get at Michaels that you could get at AC Moore. Is it almost like directly from what you get when you go to Joann? Ha! Yup, basically. Although here they have, everyone is welcome at our craft table, trying to make you feel welcome. It feels fake. It doesn't feel welcome. It feels fake. You want their business. I don't feel welcome. You're gonna screw me over. Oh my God. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm really mad. I really don't like this. I don't want to feel this way about Michaels. I used to love Michaels. I'd go to Michaels and AC Moore where I grew up. They were down the street from each other. Joann was a drive to get to, and we'd still go there. But Joann and AC Moore for me were right down the street from each other. You hit AC Moore first on the left, and then a little further way up on the right, you'd hit Michaels. If you've gone into any of the Michaels recently that have had that rebrand of what they're trying to make a Michaels store into, it doesn't feel homey. It doesn't feel welcome. It feels fake and like an industrial, creative, bright light. It doesn't, I don't like it. It's not what the craft stores used to be. They don't really do classes much anymore. Why? I don't know why Joann even stopped doing classes too. They all stopped with COVID and no one brought them back. And it's not like those classrooms are being used as anything other than storage. Your actions, Michaels, are going to show us if you're actually listening to what we want and what we need for the crafting community if you want to be a part of it. I almost feel like you're trying to be like, everyone's welcome at our crafting table. And I feel like, well, here's my crafting table. What are you bringing to it? Because right now you've brought me heartbreak and promises that you have not followed through with. Oh, and projects that I can't finish because you discontinued things. I'm jaded. I'm bitter. I'm not happy about it. And I know a lot of people aren't going to agree. I know a lot of people love Michaels. And again, I'm going to say it. I want to love Michaels. I want to love Michaels. I spend a lot of money at Michaels. But if we want to make this about community, how they take these steps is really going to affect that. And for me so far, it has felt incredibly fake. All of a sudden, they're going to expand their yarn section after they just cut it in like half last year. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think that they're going to do it for a hot second. It's going to, because it's trendy right now, because Joann going out, everyone's so upset. And then they're going to go back to their current plan. I really don't. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong, but that's my opinion, and that's what my YouTube channel is for. So that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. Again, if Michaels wants to come talk, please come talk. I'd love to know what's going on with Sweet Snuggles Light and Chanel Home Slim. I'd love to know. I'd love to talk. I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love that. But I am not really hopeful for the future of Joann being in the hands of Michaels. I'm just not. So, with that being said, shameless plug, I have a hook holder drop today for my new crochet hook holders. All of the new colors are available on my website today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is June 6th. If you wanted early access, join my YouTube memberships for the next drop, because then you'll get early access to all the cups, because some of them already sold out, so now we're on a pre-order. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really nervous to release this video, because I'm really afraid of what all of your reactions are going to be, because I know this isn't the news that anybody wants to hear, and it's not going to go over well. I really didn't want to make this video because I feel like I'm very biased against Michaels. And I have been trying to give you the truth and all of the information that I have about Joann without adding any speculation or opinions. I mean, apart from the fact that I loved Joann, I've really tried to keep this all based in truth. And I feel a lot of what I have to give you in this video is all speculation, because this is really going to be a, how is this going to play out? And all I can do is speak from my experience. And I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I could give you a, yes, this is going to be fantastic. We're not going to lose Big Twist Posh. Notice they didn't say anything about Big Twist Plush, which was my favorite. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And that's why I didn't want to make this video. And I'm sorry that I'm a little upset and jaded. But that's what I have for you for today. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to, hit that subscribe button. We're going to start market prepping like crazy because I have 9 craft shows between now and September. So that's going to be insane. I have my final Joann yarn haul to share with you guys. That's going to be coming out on Monday because that was going to come out today, and I needed to make this video instead. So, oh, Tuesday. My videos go up on Tuesday. Just kidding. Tuesday. Maybe I'll throw out an extra video next week. Who knows? Because this has been a little bit hard, what I'm going to add now here is my last few Joann trips, because I wanted to end this on a fun note and reminiscing on the store that I loved and you guys loved. At least I hope you did. So I'm going to put those clips in here. This is my last trip. And on Tuesday or Monday, we'll see if I want to throw out an extra video next week or not. I'm going to add my last Joann trips, and then we'll do the haul in the next video. I think this one is one of the prettiest ones that there is. It's a Monday. Why are there so many people here? And it's like, they've got a lot of stuff. Well, now we're at 60% off. That's better. Hello friends, another day, another final Joann trip. This Joann has 4 more days left.
Maybe.
No, it does.
Unless we find out that they got extended like that other one.
That's true. Let's go. Final 4. Isn't that a movie?
Final 4?
Or
Fantastic.
Oh man. It's so sad in here. Oh, there's yarn? Yarn. Okay. Ugh. Big Gnome is gone. I would have gotten it today. Oh well. 60% off this stuff. We've got a lot of Big Twist in here and value pound and stuff. Okay. Wow. Like you can't even go back to that half of the store. Oh, you gotta go around that way? Okay. Oh look, Christmas. What do we have left? 4 more days. Oh, they've got a lot of thread. A lot of thread. Kits. Here we are. What do we got? Oh, we still got some stuff. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. Ooh. Green velvet, that's pretty posh. Okay. Lollipop twisty. Hats?
Probably.
I feel like 2 of those is good. I feel like someone would like a hat made out of that.
Yeah.
Needles. Hat. Hat. Ear warmer, should I get these 3?
Yeah.
Ear warmers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Velvet. Hats. What else? My machine hated that yarn. There's only one left. So soft. I don't think I like this color of hue in me. Oh, that doesn't feel good. again, I would get red. Red's a good color to get. But I don't like need it right now. So I'm kind of just like, do I wait a few more days? And like this baby stuff I'd get for grandma. But I feel like I just wait. What do you think?
I don't know.
That's I know she likes this stuff. I feel like this is gonna be like $1. And I've seen people untwist this, but I don't want to deal with it. I want to find out how much these are. Because I think I'm going to grab these for grandma.
Okay.
What do you think?
I mean, I'd just say just grab them.
Just grab them. Because I don't, you have my phone. I don't know what they were originally. I should have had you grab it. Oh man.
Yeah, well, hindsight is 20/20, and my height is 6'1".
Those for grandma. This, and this for grandma. Because she likes the softy baby stuff. Is this the same? Yeah, this is cream. I'll leave the cream. Should I get more white?
I don't know. You're asking me the wrong questions.
I'm asking you the right questions. You just don't have the right answers.
Nope.
So you know I shouldn't get it?
I don't know.
These were originally $9.99. $4 plus an additional. I use red for mushroom tops and crabs. I'm so afraid I'm gonna screw myself over here. Give the red another day or two. Surprise! It's raining. We're at another Joann today. West Deptford, New Jersey. Their sign says 6 more days. Closing. 6 days. Boom. It says they're gonna actually be open on Memorial Day. Interesting. They are not cutting fabrics starting today. Okay. I got a cart, but I don't know if I'm gonna need it. I have yet to find any yarn. Here's another totally tweed. It's the color Social Butterfly. This is like all the yarn that they have. They have like nothing at this location. It's kind of surprising. I have a lot of just solid red Juicy Couture velvet and sparkly and the Flower Power. That's so funny. Even Flower Power, it's just regular Red Heart Granny Square. They have a lot of pillows, but I'm here for stuffing and I don't want this. I want the box. I love the Stuff It sign. That's so funny. He's just informed me that there is yarn in other places. And he was right. All right, let's scavenge. I've already gotten a few of this, but this is gonna make great hats, so I'm gonna get a few more. I don't know how many I want. We're gonna think about it. All right, what do we have? Ooh, this is the Lollipop Twisty. It's like almost like a rope. It's too thick for me. I don't want it, but this is the color Pinkberry. Very cute. All right, I don't need orange. I'll take the yellow though, and I want to take some of those. All right, how many of these am I gonna buy? This is Joann number 2 of the day. This is Cherry Hill. It is wet and gross, so we are going in very quickly. I found out this one is closing on the 29th. The other one is closing on the 27th, so here we go. Oh, beginning on 5/27, they're really doing credit and debit. Interesting. And patterns are out of stock. Okay. I'm on the hunt for boxes of polyfill, so that's what we're looking for. Oh my God, that gnome. Oh, this one's even cuter. Oh, my grandma would love it. I spy yarn. Oh, and Christmas, like a lot of Christmas. This is more Christmas than I've seen at most, and it's only 70% off. That's interesting. They've got boxes in the back here. That's kind of funny. Oh, they got a lot of yarn over there. All right. I might get some labels because that's cheap. Oh my God, Joann paper bags are selling the whole box of them. That's funny. Okay, we've got yarn, guys. And a lot of it. Oh, I like that color. We might get some of that. I'm seeing more on that back wall too, so okay. Oh my God, those are funny. That's Halloween. More Halloween. Oh, these are those kits that Red Heart came out with. Oh, we still have yarn in the aisles. Oh, hold up. What have we got? I might get some of those. Okay. And I might want to get one of those. Okay. What's this? Forever Fleece. That's hat yarn. Those colors are kind of pretty. Plenty of Bernat Black. Ooh, I haven't seen that color in a hot second. Do I need it? Oh wow, lots of black and white. Okay, oh, this is pretty. That's really pretty. It doesn't look like they've been consolidating any of this. This is all Big Twist Living, okay. Karen 1 pound in white, that's also a great deal. Well, now I know why they have more time than the other stores, because they've got a lot more stuff. Like a lot more stuff. Man, so much blanket black. Okay. This is like the Lazy Days. I mean, it is the Lazy Days from Cover Story. Bins on bins of crochet hooks. That's so funny. Now more polyfill. Nothing of what I wanted, but we found some of it. I want the 20-pound box. A billion pillows. Hello friends. We are at Joann in Newark, Delaware today, or Newark, or whatever.
Newark.
It's the last day today. So we are here bright and early, 9 a.m. for when they open, and we're gonna go see what we can get. Grab a cart. Some of these people have been here since like 8:30 this morning. I thought the sign when we walked up was said like 14 days and we were gonna have more time. Nope, that's just one more day. Anyone need a Christmas wreath? We are empty. They've got doormats. We've got berries. Pink berries, okay. A little bit of wood. Oh, is that a dowel? Oh no, it's broken piece of wood. Okay. Pine cones, flowers, the flower holder stands. I didn't measure my closet. I wanted to measure my closet to see if it would fit. This was all Buffalo yarn the other day. This was all full when we got here. I grabbed a bunch of it. So we got some black. Don't worry guys, we got some black. Yeah, I'm really not seeing a whole lot of anything. We've got some of this stuff up at the, what's this? Oh, I'll take that. These are cute. And these are the Twist and Lock Susan Bates. I'm not interested, but someone might be. It's just so empty. So empty. I did wear the Joann sweater today, but there's like nothing here. I thought this said 250 bucks. These are all like the squares. Apparently they're just styrofoam, so who knew? I've been told that they sold all of the word signs, the stuff it, knit it, all of those things. And when I went to a different Joann, they were 75 bucks, and I was like, no thanks. I got more signs. Want a pour? Is it? That's funny.
One of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 of them.
They've got bags, babe. We can put them in
I
bags.
know. I mean, we don't need them for the ones that are in bags, but the ones that aren't.
It'll just be easier to get it in a car.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
I'm like, it'll be easier to get it all in the car. We got that one! The manager ran to the front because she knew I was still here and asked if I wanted any of them. Oh my god. For a shameless plug, I have my crochet hook holder drop happening today. By the time this video goes up, they'll all be available up on my website. So, crochet hook holders. We have some really fun colors in this drop. They're brand new. We're very excited about them. Some of them change colors depending on how you look at it and how the light hits them. I'm obsessed with this blue and green one. They're beautiful. I'm biased. They're mine. But they can be yours on my website, crochetvision.com. They're all available now. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Check out my website, crochetvision.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.